off the back of that first quali in Winterberg. We're going into Boticas this week, all swinging really. Obviously I'm trying to wrap up the series, so main thing for me is getting a solid run in. But yesterday morning I didn't even know if I'd be able to ride after that stupid crash. Standing here at my new house, and it's going to be the Gravity School's base for everything Portugal for the future. All depends on the next 2 days. Let's go and do some bike racing.
How was them laps today, mate?
Really good, mate. We ended up getting 7 runs in, so we did a half day because obviously it was track walk this morning, arriving late last night, and yeah, 7 laps, so really good. Track's running perfect. It's rained before we've gotten here, and now we're forecast 2 weeks of nice weather, so yeah, really good. Everyone's done really well. 6 of us out on track, everyone working on slightly different things. With Rueben, we're trying to build on the momentum we've got, and off the back of that first quali in Winterberg, we're going into Boticas this week with all swinging really, so we've put in some kind of different line choice to just change the track a bit for him. He's come here so many times. We're just going to try and keep it fresh, and then tomorrow go out and do some timed runs and some fast runs and see how he goes. So yeah, excited. It's I think he might beat me this weekend. So yeah, he's there he is. He's hanging around.
What do you reckon?
He's hanging around here. I was listening. Oh, he's in. Said I think you might beat me this weekend.
fucking row.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, so it's coming. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it sooner rather than later. Sort of thing. I mean,
all depends on the next 2 days. Odd day.
Yeah, man, it's coming.
We gotta go big or go home. We're down to the gold. Never been a better time to put it all on the line. Ooh, yeah. Time to put it all on the line.
So yeah, day 2 of Camp 5, this is going to be a good day. We have got perfect track conditions, perfect weather, and we've got Marcus and Bjorn back after the April camp. Marcus is 4th on the leaderboard, and he wants 3rd because Tommy Walker is sat in 3rd, 3 seconds ahead of him. Rueben, obviously, it's starting to click, it's great. That speed, that raw speed is there, and his techniques are really starting to tidy up. So let's see what he does today. Let's see if he can take that top spot. Obviously Bjorn's back, so Bjorn did a 3:14, and we're going to get him as close as we can to 3:10. Like I said, first day on his new raw yesterday, and clicked with it straight away. So let's see how close we can get Bjorn to 3. And then 3 new riders with us: Adam Vine, Blake Toomey, and Tom Kelsey. They're 14 and 15, figuring out the track yesterday. They've still got features to tick off today. They're the youngest riders we've had out on these camps, so we've not really got anything for them to compare to in terms of times on the leaderboard. So we are expecting those 3 to come in at the back behind everybody else because they're younger, less experienced. Got some things to be working on. We're here today, and then we move on to the race. We're back here on Monday, so they can all have another crack at it on Monday as well if they don't get the job done today. So standing here at my new house in Portugal, super excited. Bought this place in April, found it last November. The house is located about 30 seconds off the uplift road, about 10 minutes from the city. and it's going to be the Gravity School's base for everything Portugal for the future. So super exciting. We've got 3 levels inside the house at the moment. It's a 3-bedroom detached house, and that's all on the middle level. The lower level, we're going to add 4 extra bedrooms and a bathroom. And that's also going to be where the workshop is. My dad is currently built a whole new garage door for the workshop so that we can get that secure. So once we've got those 4 extra bedrooms and the extra bathroom, we'll have 7 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and then riders that come out either on coaching camps or just on holiday trips that we're going to start doing soon will be staying here at the Gravity School venue so that everything is in one place. And it's going to be sick. Just super excited to have the new Gravity School venue here. Shout out to Mark, whose apartment I've been abusing for the last 5 years when we've been coming out, probably longer than 5 years. And also a huge shout out to LG Andre, Going Bike, the bike shop in town that Andre's a big mate of mine now, and again been helping me out so much. And without those 2 guys, none of this would have been possible. So we're now in a position where we've got our own base. We're still going to be partnering with those guys for everything that we do here, but at least they won't have to deal with my clutter and my vehicles all over the place. So yeah, really excited to get this off the ground. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's roll with Camp 5 Day 2, and let's get these going fast. Marcus, we're going to knock Michael Jackson off that 3rd spot today.
That's the plan.
Yeah, he is. Full gas. Ru's always claiming he's the best sit-down rider in the world, and I actively thought I'll show him some sit-down riding. 4 seconds later, just seat bounce to jump into the knuckle and just flip the bars. A prime example of do what I say, not what I do. Alright, track walk. This place is really cool, really nice view, fast track. They've done some work this year, put some features in. We have just seen one from the road which looks like a shark fin into the flattest landing I've ever seen, so let's actually go and see what's going on. Look, obviously big crew, so let's go and get the lads looking, and yeah, we can suss it out.
I don't know, there's going to be that one line and it's going to be inside everything and then just pull off a lot. So I mean, yeah, it's going to be sick. So hope I can make it like past the last corner this time.
Three team riders here, myself, Rueben and Nuno, all in elite. I had a bit of a crash on Thursday at the coaching venue, doing a lap with Ru at the end. Lapse of concentration, moment of madness, prattling around. Separated my shoulders slightly on my sternum and my collarbone, so very, very sore. Whether I can even ride, we're about to find out. So for myself, it's survival. I'm leading the series. It might be a case on Sunday where I just have to roll down and just see if I can rescue some points, try and win the series. For those two, very different game. Let's see if they come on to the race. It's really been clicking for Ru over the last couple of weeks, so we'll be excited to see if he can win the race. That'll be cool. And obviously Nuno won the last round, so let's see if he can back that up as well. He's leading the under 23, and he can come second behind me in the overall quite easily. Might even be able to beat me if I can't get a result this weekend. So that's the team. And then we've also got 5 riders from Gravity School coaching. Marcus and Bjorn are back after April, both keen to do better than they did in April. They both crashed, so Marcus is riding super well, keeping up with Ru this week at coaching venues, so keen to see if he can get in that kind of top 3, top 5 in the race. Bjorn's got himself a roll, come back to see us and got one of our bikes, so that's sick. Riding really well this week, already PB'd at the coaching venue by 7 seconds, so massive improvement. Want to see him bring that into the race and have a good one. And then we've got 3 youngsters, Tom Kelsey, Blake Toomey and Adam Vines, 2 under 15 and 1 under 17 rider. We are all quite green to the sport, and we're going to guide them through the weekend. My main job this morning is to be with them and help them with the lines, things like that. And then this afternoon, if I'm capable, I'll move on to helping these boys and seeing what we can do. Track's fun, it's pretty simple, flat out. They've done some work, put some features in. Heading up for first run now, so let's go and have a look. First lap, Blake had a bit of a crash, so my first job when I went up was to go and find him. There's some jumps at the top that are a little dangerous. They've put rollers in, which are essentially double, and they're too close together. First lap, he'd gone for it behind Adam and made a bit of a crash. So when I found him, he was actually okay. So once he picked himself up and we went down together, the rest of the lads did their warm-up run. After that run, young Adam was absolutely buzzing. He was ticking off a good number of the features. So I said to him, right, I said second lap for me, third lap for you, I'll put my GoPro on and follow you. So I followed Adam down, and as you can see from these shots here, he's kind of weaving around left to right, whereas I'm taking straight lines. So it was good to get that GoPro, show him, and then he could evaluate from that visibly where he was losing time. So he's now off doing his homework. He's ticked off all of the features that he wants to do, which is good. And I then spent 2 runs working with the elites. What that involved was I'd seen Rue come past me and he looked a bit tense. It was his second lap and he was going fast, but he just looked a bit, inside shoulder wasn't coming through the corner. He just looked a bit the Rueben of Saya kind of esque. So I was like, right, hang on, I want to calm him down a bit and just remind him that he is fast and he just needs to do his thing. So I got him to follow me third run, my shoulder's behaving, so I just got him to follow me through the lines I'm hitting, just nice and smooth, and just remind him that fast needs to feel slow at the start of practice so you can then build from a comfortable position. But then we're all sharing GoPro footage. Nuno's been on his own agenda, seen some of his GoPro footage and he's going well. We're actually, as you can see behind, Josh is working around the bikes and he's put a reach extend headset in for Nuno, which makes the front end of Nuno's bike the same size as Ruben's. We've identified that his bike's a little small, which is stopping him being able to hinge over and it's keeping him a bit too upright. So all that going on. Afternoon practice has started. We've just had some lunch. Everyone's fed and watered and we're now going to get out for some afternoon practice. So all's good, weather's great, track's fun. We're going to get out, have a look at it and get on with the afternoon practice. So just on a run with Marcus, we just stopped trackside. This cool little section where, there you go. So you can hop these 2 steps. So just seen Rueben and Nuno come through. Rueben didn't do the hop, but he was going that fast. He up sloped here and then bounced. Whereas if you hop in, you're going down into the landing, then you can hit the turn. So got some videos of the boys, just had a little look with Marcus. Yeah, really fun section of the track. This is new for this year. It was just high speed through here last year, which was a little bit dangerous, quite scary. As they've slowed it down, put this cool feature in, so that's it. Sympathetic, but I'm fucking not gonna be.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bastard, isn't it? Did you get that? Fucking hell.
Why don't
Old surfer dude smacked his head, man.
Should have had your helmet on.
The waves can't save you there, bro. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Give him there.
Such a little pookie bear. I don't like this tent, I can't hang off it. What the I thought you'd be that funny again. Don't make me laugh that hard ever again. Oh. Didn't run off as soon as I did it. Oh no.
Can I spit on his face?
Nuno,
For
you
the
like
video?
fat birds, shut up.
So practice was good. Bike was running sweet. Track is really fast. I was just picking some lines and try to avoid some big holes that was for me. So yeah, now it's time to qualis. Let's see how it goes.
Alright, so seeding was good. I was surprisingly in first given the current situation. I was pleased to get down clean, smart lines, rode well, ticked the boxes, only a couple of small mistakes. Obviously I'm trying to wrap up the series, so main thing for me is getting a solid run in. Nuno was in second, a couple of mistakes, feels like he's got more to give. I've seen his GoPros, I feel like he's going to come out swinging, so it's going to be interesting. Rueben, I think he was a bit annoyed with himself. He was 7th overall, 4th elite, but only like 1.2 behind me, like really small margins, so let's see if he can get the job done. Yeah, we're heading up now. Let's go and do some bike racing. I honestly did think that Nuno was going to win today. I saw some of his GoPro footage from practice, like I said, and he just looked really fast and looked like he was on some sick lines. And if I was gambling, I thought he was going to take the win. I knew I could wrap the series up here, so I, in my mind, wanted to go into the race run and just have a solid run and just kind of tick the boxes. But when I was up there, I just had a really good feeling, and my old man had messaged me when I told him that I was just going to cross the T's and dot the I's. He messaged me back and went, "No reason why you shouldn't be going up there to win the race," as dads do, I guess, and I guess that played on my mind a bit. And the other thing was, you don't really want to win a series without winning a race. I won the race at Caramulo, but it wasn't in the series, so it was nice to kind of wrap it up with a win. I had a really good race run, like I did go for it. Shoulder didn't play up at all, so yeah, couldn't be happier with the run. Crossed the line, won the race. I think that should be the series done, so that's nice. So for me, great weekend. In terms of everyone else, a little bit mixed. Nuno and Rueben both feeling like they didn't have the race runs they wanted, which is a bit of a shame, but obviously they're building, so it is what it is. And then Marcus did the same times in his seeding, said he made some mistakes, got frustrated, so that we can keep working on what we're working on. Bjorn had a small crash and was only 2 seconds slower than the seeding, so he was obviously going faster. Shame he had the crash. Adam, after an amazing seeding in second, crashed in his race run, which obviously we're gutted about. He was absolutely flying, so shout out to him for his performance. He was on for a podium and unfortunately washed out. It happens with racing. Tom Kelsey, fantastic performance from him. You know, he was third in seeding, third in the race. Great consistency, building on that, well done. And then Blake did really well. He had a huge crash yesterday, face, shoulder. Was even like, I was surprised he kept riding because it was a big crash. So massive shout out to Blake for pushing on and cracking on and riding and doing a solid run down. So that wraps us up. We're heading back to Agadir now, another day's coaching tomorrow. Yeah, Portugal Cup round 4, it's been sick.
So we're back at Casa Gravity School after the weekend. It's, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's about 8:30, and we've had breakfast. We're up, we're getting everything out of the van, getting the pit set up for the day. Rouge's just about to come out of the new doors that my dad's put on the garage, and we're going to get the lads' bikes out and start setting stuff up. We've got a bit of a strange one for the camp this time because we came out a day later. We got a day on the hill today up at Ventoso, so getting everything set for a big day up there. None of the boys did leaderboard times last week on their second day, so they're all going to go for it today. So yeah, here we go. Got the access to the workshop now. So yeah, first part of the morning is just getting everything set, getting the pits up, getting Josh in a position where he can get the bikes ready. And in about 15 minutes, Rue's going to fly off and get the guys. And I'm just going to tidy the van because, as you can see, the van is an absolute shit state from the weekend where we've had to just launch everything in to get back. So there's method in the madness. Get everything sorted this morning so that we can have a good day on the hill. Alright, so that is a wrap on our 2024 Portugal camp. So it's been unreal. That's the end of camp 5. We've just finished the final day. It's worked different this time, as I've said, so we've come back to our coaching venue and we're at Portugal Gravity School and we've just finished. The leaderboard is complete. The main talking point is that we've had a little bit of a change up at the top. Mark has put an absolute heater down this afternoon. His previous time was a 55, knew he had time on the hill in April, so he's come back. Didn't feel it last week, so he sent it today, and he's just managed to get in front of Tommy on a 51.89. So yeah, that's the only tweak we've seen really. The boys down here, Adam and Tom, both only 14 years old, had a little bit of a battle before lunch where they were both on a 3:29 and went into the afternoon knowing that they could have a bit of a dogfight. So I followed Adam and Rueben followed Tom on the same run. And Adam's a much more experienced rider, even though they're the same age. He had a really good run and did a 3:18, and Tom again built on that 3:29 and improved to do a 3:26. So these guys are a lot younger than everybody else. And then the other thing to mention is Bjorn did a 3:14 when he was here in April, and he's jumped on his roar and improved to a 3:08. So yeah, that's the leaderboard complete. Nuno needs to sort himself out on the 4:44 down there. No, I'm only kidding, Nuno's not actually been here.
But yeah, so that's it. We're going to make some track changes, so the track will be totally different in terms of length next year when we restart the leaderboard, or I should say probably end of the year, because when we kickstart things in October, we'll be running holiday camps as well as race coaching camps. So this will probably kick off again in October, and we'll have a fresh track. We'll have other tracks, so we may even have multiple leaderboards. So the sky's the limit.
I can hear them coming, riding up the road. Can't you hear the drumming? They're coming for my soul, oh yeah. I can hear them calling, calling for my head. You have to wait a little longer, cause the king ain't dead. They tried to steal my crown with lies, thrown to the darkness and broke inside. You can break me down, just know I'll rise one day. I'm singing still with